Welcome back to Teshkid Effects for another Harmony One price update, and the current price for Harmony One stands at the $0.12 mark, and according to TradingView the market is down by 1.25%. And in this video I want to give the key expectations and the key scenarios that I expect to play out, the key supports and resistances that you need to break for us to continue seeing higher prices. And before I kickstart the video, it's also good that for those that don't have a trading account, I recommend using Binance, which has very good charts and also some charting tools. So I have a link in the description box. You can try and check it out. Allow me to start the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. Harmony One started seeing higher prices in this Elliott wave, having a wave 5 taking us to an all-time high. Then from the all-time high we started seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, and I believe what is happening at the moment is just a continuation of the ABC correction, and we have a very key support at around the $0.11 mark, and this key support has been giving us massive support for a couple of times over here, and even back here. That makes it a very key support for us. So in case we break below this, the worst case scenario will be playing out. And it's also worth noting that we are trading below the 50-day MA and also the 20-day MA, and they have crossed, giving us a bearish indication over here. So we need to be careful with what is happening in the market. And my first key scenario that can play out over here is that in case we break below the support that we have at around the $0.11 mark and maybe even have a retest of that zone, that would mean we are unlocking even lower prices for Harmony One, and that could take us below the $0.08 mark, and that won't be good for Harmony One. But if that move plays out, I still believe it will be a continuation of this ABC correction, and once we see the low for the ABC correction, I will expect us to then have a massive wave that will take us to an all-time high, maybe in this Elliott wave pattern over here, having a wave 5 taking us to a new high. So that's what I expect in case we go below the $0.11 mark. The other key scenario that can play out on this chart is that Harmony One, now that you have supported around the $0.11 mark, that support will continue holding, and we will manage to have a bounce to the upper side from that support, go above the 20-day MA and the 50-day MA. They give us support. We even go to around the $0.15 mark where we have the next key resistance, and once we are there we break above it, then have a retest of that zone, and once that retest happens, Harmony One could take us to around the $0.21 mark and the $0.24 mark, and that I'm basing it on the Elliott wave, on the Fibonacci retracement. So let's wait and see how that plays out. And if this move plays out to around the $0.21 mark, I believe my Elliott wave pattern will be playing out, and what will have formed here will be the wave 1, then I will expect a wave 2, a wave 3, and then a wave 5 taking us to a new high. So those are the key scenarios that I expect to see on this chart. And also it's worth noting that Bitcoin will also play a major role in whatever will happen in this market. If we continue seeing a sell-off on the Bitcoin chart, then definitely you're going to see a sell-off on the Harmony One chart. But if we hold the $0.11 mark, that would be very positive for Harmony One. Also having a look on the RSI. The RSI is below the 50 mark, and that would mean we still have downward potential over here. So still not guaranteed that we might bounce from here. Maybe we might get to the oversold region on the RSI, and that would mean on the chart we'll be unlocking lower prices below the $0.11 mark. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. Also note that these are maybe we have some juicy prices for Harmony One, and that's not financial advice. So don't buy, hold, or sell any crypto without doing your own research and analysis. And that's all.